Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit, activate.
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Activate. Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You
Hold
cannot.
on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Activate. Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You
Hold
cannot.
on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. I decided that I wanted some tea, right? And then I changed my mind. I was like, I want some coffee. So I made coffee instead. It's like, whatever. Guys, I'm always gonna be late. If you could count on anything from my show, okay, know that I'm going to be late. Okay, and it's okay. It's totally okay, right? Like a rule. I love you guys. Welcome back to my show, the Shine Everywhere Show. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Absolutely, I love you guys. Girl. So yeah, I love you guys. Yes, I can hear you. I'm about to make coffee. Yes, oh, that color is nice. So you thank you. It's fall here. I mean, lower fall. It's spring here, girl. So I'm like, we need to wear like more springy colors, right? And on melanin people like me, bleak, bright colors look really good on us. They really do. And y'all mad. You guys are upset. That's why some of y'all be walking around looking like a highlighter. When y'all have on like bright colors and I'm a girl, like the neons and the oranges and the yellows and the reds, and I'm a girl like a bright red, and I'm a girl. They look better on us. Like, don't get me wrong. They totally look good on like you beige people and like you white people and you Asian people and you Latinos. It looks good on you guys. It's fine, right? But it looks great on us. Okay, it's like a contrast, type of situation. Oh my God, we look amazing. Shout out to Melanin. Absolutely. I love you guys. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. I do not have a problem with beige people. Okay, my children are beige. Okay, I've dated beige. I've totally dated beige. So yeah. So I don't have a problem with y'all. Y'all the ones that like grid. If anything, you guys have a problem with us. Okay, look at here. Okay, y'all been angry with tall, dark, and handsome for a long time. Y'all pissed, right? Because it doesn't say like tall and beige, and it don't say that. It says tall and zwerg. Ooh, y'all mad. Y'all been mad about that for so long. Oh well. Oh well. Like y'all gotta let it go. Let's come together as a people. Okay, we won. We did. The melanin beige war. It's over. We won. Like, fine. It's absolutely fine. We beat you guys. We absolutely did. Hold on one second. Hold on.
Hey, they say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot.
Hold
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Activate.
they say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
Sorry. Stop it. Oh my gosh, she is so annoying.
Are you like?
Yes. My daughter, she won't go away.
I
Okay.
hope y'all have a good rest of y'all day, and God bless you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Bye.
Do you want to come like literally say hi?
Like,
Yeah. You don't want to? Oh, okay. You look cute.
no, the people don't like you. Let me tell you about that.
Oh. But you a baddie though. So it's like what they gonna say.
Until we not find out.
Ooh. Okay, I'm glad I gotta go. I love you. I love you. So gays. So she just turned 15 this year. You hear me? Yeah, she's coming from getting her hair dyed. I've got blue in the back. So she came in they're in spring break. And they're so yeah, so she and I knew because I heard her, like she was I'm like, well, so, oh yeah, she just turned 15. But I be telling her about my op. I was telling her my op. She's like, no, I ain't going to town because if they start talking about me, then if they start talking about you, what? We're gonna come on here and flame. We're gonna come on here and flame. So the girl audio is it? Hold on, in and out. Okay, it should be better now. Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Is this still choppy? Is it still choppy? Sean, do you think your babies will have your beautiful height? Yeah. Yeah. Choppy. Is it still choppy? Is yes. Better. I'm confused. Okay. Better. Sounds good. Yes, better. Okay. 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 Yeah, my two younger kids are tall. They are like here to me. Like my younger daughter, my younger son, they're like right here to me already. So they are going to be tall. And one is 11 and one is about to be 12. So, I mean, one is 10, sorry, about to be 11 and another is about to be 11 going on 12. So they are tall already. So I'm like, whoa. Like I'm almost like eye to eye with them. I'm like, they're tall. It's like, oh my God. So yeah, and my son, he plays basketball. So he's like a shoe-in. Like when the coach has seen him, they like, yeah, basketball. I'm like, oh yeah, of course. Let's say less. Say less. I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4". So yeah, so those churn, they tall. But my oldest daughter, she's like average height. She's like average because my younger two kids are already like the same height as her, and she's 15. You know, so it's like you almost done growing, you know, and they basically just starting. So yeah, but my younger two are tall. They're the same height because they go to the same school. So when they get out the car, they always walk next to each other. They're like neck and neck in height, you know, and they're a year apart. So yeah, they're tall. They are tall. They're gonna be very tall. They're very tall. So yeah, but if you want to see my kids, they're on my Instagram. All of them are on my Instagram, okay? I don't just say that my kids are beautiful. Thank you. I don't just say that they're beautiful, like it's like literal. Like the world thinks so. You know, it's a hair flip. Like, and I'm a girl. I don't just call them beautiful every day, just like they literally they're beautiful. Like my girl, my daughter, baddies. Like my daughter's gorgeous, both of them. So I love you guys. So please hit the like, please hit the like. Yes, I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4". My brother is like 6'6". I got a cousin that's like almost 7 feet. Like he is really tall. So we have a lot of tall people in my family. We do. So yeah. Shout out to all of you. So let's get into these topics. Get into it. So the titles. I'm gonna shout out the new member. Shout out Princess Maya. Kimora Lee Simmons clowns Usher and Russell Simmons for being gay. She does. Little girl in the pic isn't Russell's kid. Okay, so the little girl in the picture. Let me pull that up. We were kind of speculating over it the other day. Okay, about that possibly being Russell's daughter. So let's get into that. So this picture right here that's floating around. Let me put it on the screen so y'all can see what I mean. There we go. So this young lady, the little girl in the yellow top and pink shorts. This is in a yoga studio, by the way. So everyone in the picture is allegedly doing yoga poses. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Because you see the woman to the front, she has her leg up. She has on the green leggings or yoga pants. And then the young lady behind her, which is clearly a adolescent girl, has her leg in the air too. Okay. And Russell is in the back, head right by the young ladies, the young girl. And allegedly her mother is one she's like next to that white mama with the blonde, I believe, because at first I thought it was the woman to the left, the blonde woman with her hair, you know, standing next to the white male with the black hair. I thought that was their kid. Okay. Then I thought that maybe the woman that the young lady is against, the little girl is against, I hear that's Russell's. Like, this picture is crazy. This picture is crazy. Like, I'm even uncomfortable like having it on the screen because she should not have been posing like that at all. I don't get it. Now I can see of all of the women in the picture were doing that pose, and she was on the pose with them. But no, that's not Usher's daughter. No. Usher it was on vacation just with his wife. Usher's kids are in America, and Usher's daughter, I know what she looks like. That's not her. Usher went on this trip with just his wife. So the child in the picture does not belong to Usher, although Usher is in many pictures with her. Okay, that's not his daughter. Okay, it's not. No. She was there when Usher got there. That's why we was thinking that it was Russell's daughter, because Russell has been in, has been escaping long enough to Bali to a good question to persuade. Whose baby is it? Great question. Because from what I've seen, I did some research on Russell Simmons, and the only daughters that he has are Ming and Aoki. It said there's no knowledge anywhere here, but she could have been born over there. So if she was born in Bali, there wouldn't be a record of her here because she's not an American. So there would be no record of her in our database if she's not from here. So that's why I'm like, it's hard to find who the young girl is. So that's why I was looking at the people, the women, because I'm like, well, maybe they're from here and they have some social media or something, to see like, oh, okay, well, this is this person's daughter and whatnot. As of right now, we still don't know who the little girl is. It's like, well, who is she? Why is she there? Now, see, I thought the same thing, but no, the picture's legit. Why I know the picture's legit is because multiple platforms have shared this picture. So if it was a spoofed picture or edited or people cropped in and cropped out and cropped his head right there out of that, no. TMZ and places like that would not be sharing it. They would not be displaying this photo. They would not, especially a place like TMZ. They will make sure that the picture was authentic before posting it. TMZ is not the only place reputable that has posted said photo. The New York Times, Rolling Stone did an interview on it, Radar Online, blogs like the Neighborhood Talk, Shade Room, have all shared this photo. So I don't feel like the photo is an edited, cropped in photo. I don't, because why is everyone sharing it and not stating that it's like a spoof picture or the picture isn't authentic? They're not saying that. Even, hold on, because usually TMZ, okay, usually, yeah. So if somebody would have sent them this picture, then they would give them the photo credit. So that means that they got the photo from elsewhere. So I don't believe that this is a photoshopped picture. I don't. I believe this is how the picture was taken. I do. Is that 100%? I feel like it was taken just like this. Now, did Russell know that his head was going to be right there? Absolutely. Absolutely. This was a deliberate photo. Girl, this was a deliberate photo. There was nothing accidental about this photo. But again, when there's certain things going on, he lives in Bali. I'm not saying what's legal and what's not legal there because I'm not from Bali. I don't know much about it. I hear it's a beautiful place. I don't know much about it. But a lot of African goes on here within the United States. So I'm going to feel like it goes on everywhere, not just certain places. And with Russell having the type of reputation that he has, if he was still in America, he would be charged with certain things. Okay. And we're going to get into some of the things that he has done. But before we do, let's get into Kimora. So this picture is authentic from what I'm gathering. I have not seen anybody come forward and say that the picture is not real. No one. Yeah, that's a legit photo. Yeah. Crazy though. Wow. Because a lot of that Pizzagate stuff and everything, it's like right up in your grill. You know, it'd be right up in our face, you know, but we look at it as just like, oh, it's a photo, but it has a completely different meaning to other people, you know. It's like, wow, very devastating thoughts to have with that. So Kimora comes forward and says, what is this I'm seeing in the news today? LOL. Y'all some wild boys for real, for real. And then she says, not by my bed, LOL. So if you don't know what she's talking about this with Russell Simmons when he stated that Usher being there, him waking up basically with Usher next to his bed. So let's get into that. He says, Uncle Russ says, when I was at the lowest point in my life, I woke up and this man was sitting by my bed. Now you see he said by my bed. So then Kimora comes and not by my bed, LOL. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Now, Kimora, I feel is spilling tea. I feel like this is tea. Well, Kimora saying this. Now, I know people feel how they feel about, some people feel a way about Kimora. I mean, it is whatever. It is what it is. But I feel like Kimora has been trying to say little things for quite some time. That she has always been trying to get certain stuff off of her chest. You know, she'll leave, little tidbits out there like, I ain't gonna say anything, but kind of like a nudge you, like, So Kimora says, not by my bed, LOL. And she also said, what is this I'm seeing in the news today? LOL, y'all some wild boys, for real, for real. So her calling them wild boys, that is not a coincidence. It is absolutely not. That's just like, y'all some wild boys. Kimora is basically saying, this ain't nothing new. Usher been in your bed. Cut it out. He ain't the only one. Like, stop it. Just stop making it seem like you saying by your bed, like you didn't like order him there. Like, yeah, let's not do that. So I believe Kimora is spilling tea, is letting us know that this ain't the first time and ain't the last time. The industry is a very diabolical place, it really is. If y'all only knew, if y'all only knew, if y'all only knew. So, because she could have just completely ignored this and said nothing, but I feel like she said it for a reason, and Usher is not innocent. Yes, we love Usher's music. Yes, Usher is a laid back guy. Seems like he has a great spirit. He does. Great artist, amazing music, great dancer, outstanding performer, all of those things. But Usher's hands are not clean. No, they are not. Usher is the one kind of like people like, maybe I shouldn't say that. But I'll say like Diddy, Diddy. Diddy was looked at in the public as, a mogul, a man that ran a lot of companies, created stars, worth a lot of money, makes a lot of money, rubbing shoulders with a lot of, very important people. But the whole time he was a whole nother person in the background, and it's the same thing with Usher. Usher is not a good person. He is not. I would just rather more information come out, from the people that actually went through these things versus to me just like coming forward and saying to myself. Usher is, to me, a victim turned abuser, is how I look at Usher. I feel that he was put in very unfortunate circumstances. I think that's why his mother has a lot of guilt when it comes to how her son was introduced to stardom. He was way too young. Her being a single mom raising two boys, because remember, Usher's not the only child, raising two boys by herself. I think she put an unnecessary pressure on Usher to make it big, and more so that all of their lives can be better. And she knew that he was talented. She knew that he could do it. She did. But it was the measurements and how things were done. I think she's very regretful of a lot of things. And I don't want to like make her feel bad, because she was young. When you're young, you make certain decisions that if you knew better, you would do better. So I don't know. I think some people are really good at making people trust them. And people like Diddy, L.A. Reid, all of these bigger figures, telling her like, yeah, your son's he just needs to go do this. If he goes and do this and matures a little bit and we da 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 da, so her in her mind, young, knowing if her son hit it big, that they could be financially good, she'll manage him and follow him throughout his whole career. And I think that she signed a contract with the devil and wasn't realizing what was going on. No different than a younger artist, coming out, signing those bad contracts back in the day, those 360s, and stuff like that. If they knew better, they would have did better. If they knew that they should have had their own attorney, they thinking because a lawyer's here, that they're good. I didn't have to go get it. There was an attorney there, but the attorney works for, the record label. So they're going to make sure that the label benefits more than you. If you would have read those contracts, then you would have known that. So I think, a lot of that was fused with her decision. I don't think it was just like, here, take him, I don't care about my son, do what y'all want with him. I really don't think it was like that. I think it was, they convinced her. And you have people like L.A. Reid, somebody that, made the Tony Braxtons and, all other people, and then you got Diddy, doing everything that he was doing back in the day with Bad Boy, and all of that, getting it off the ground and all of that stuff. Single mom, working, taking care of two kids. You can make my son a star. And they tell you, yeah, we're going to make him a star. Da, 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 da. Yeah. So I don't think she was just giving strangers her son. I feel like it was because they were working with Usher. Usher was performing for them, and stuff like that. So she was actually building a relationship or rapport with these people. So I think that to a certain extent, she trusted and had a certain level of respect for them. L.A. Reid, Diddy, at even one point, Clive Davis. So these are big figures that are surrounding Usher. So I can only imagine what he went through. But it doesn't okay it if you start doing the same things, dropping Justin Bieber off to Diddy for 48 hours, and all it it doesn't exonerate any of those things. It doesn't. Justin Bieber, I feel, holds a lot of resentment towards Usher. And the main reason I feel that way is because, hell, even just at the Super Bowl, I didn't even got to go back in the day. The Super Bowl that just passed, Usher wanted Justin to perform with him because they've done music together. Just like he brought out Ludacris, Lil Jon, Alicia Keys, all of those people. If you noticed, Beyonce and Justin Bieber turned him down. Beyonce don't play about her image, okay? And I think Beyonce loved Usher down, because to have the song "Yeah" perform and not sing "Love in This Club," you got Beyonce here in the art. Like, are you? We couldn't get a 35 seconds of Beyonce coming out talking about some baby. I'll be down, but we can't have all these people standing in the way. This right here is only for your eyes to see, girl. Girl, that would have been everything. Everything. If Beyonce and Usher would have performed that. Like, oh my God. They worked together multiple times. Back in the day, the music video, Naughty Girl, Usher was the lead, the male lead in the video. All of that. Okay. Grill. That would have been everything. If Beyonce and Usher would have performed that song. Beyonce said, mm-mm. You on a Me Too list. Mm-mm. Oh no. Mm-mm. I'm already still up here trying to hide everything my husband did. So look at here. No. So Beyonce was like, mm-mm. Same thing with Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber said no. He didn't want to perform with Usher. Said he didn't feel good. So you sick 3 months prior? I said, okay. So they asked you in December to come perform with Usher, and you said you didn't feel good. I was like, "Was the Super Bowl in February?" I was like, "So you months early sick?" Justin said, "No, I think I'm gonna be coughing that day." Mm-mm. Justin said, "No, I feel like a sneeze gonna be coming on the day before that." No, mm-mm. I'm probably gonna. I feel like my throat gonna be itchy. I'm gonna have strep. I might have strep by then. So, Justin said, "Hell no." Mm-mm. But and I feel like that's for a reason. I mean, Usher, you are the one who dropped him off to Diddy for 48 hours, and you abandoned him. It's not like you stayed with. You didn't know. You abandoned him. You did. See, I believe, in my opinion, that Justin Bieber was an FO for Diddy. Okay. Just like with Russell. Russell is a voyeur as well. He's a watcher as well. He's in the industry. Like, this is what they do. That's why when you keep hearing like a lot of these things with celebrities, notice how they mirror each other. Notice that. Notice how a lot of the stuff when they're getting caught, they've done a lot of the same things. It's like deja vu, because it's just like, okay, well, this person just, and then this person, it's crazy, right? So with that going on, it's because it starts at the top and goes down. Okay. So it's a process that everybody goes through in their own way. And I think it's really addictive. So they are basically enticing you with these most addictive things: lust, greed, it's so much, that they're like shoving down your throat when you're first coming into the situation. I just think it's too much, for people to take. I think it's too much for people to handle. And before you look up, it's like snap, crackle, and pop. And that's what happens. You have the Orlandos and the Wendy Williams, and so many other people that you just kind of look up and it's like, what happened to you? You know, like, wow, how did we go from there to here? Like, how do we get here? Type of situation with all of the luck, that you've had in life. How are you here? No different than with Diddy. Diddy's about to venture into that place too, because we look at the same thing with people like Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Epstein, Weinstein, and so many others. It's like, how do we get here? How do we get to y'all are these world-renowned people, but look at the things you're doing in the background. Y'all are evil. Like, y'all are monsters. The stuff that y'all are doing, but it's a trickle. It's going out, them going to each other's parties and and stuff like that. That is where a lot of them are introduced to certain things. And away because the elite do not play. They are all sociopaths, cutthroat. So when they gotta make a decision, they make a decision. It's that simple. And when somebody's up on the chopping block, they're up on the chopping block. All right. And this is where now Diddy's head is now being placed on that block, and Usher's is next. A lot of people bring up the name Jay-Z. Y'all can cut that. Mm-mm. Nothing's going to happen to him. Nothing. Nothing. So when people can be like, oh, Jay-Z's next, good luck. Good luck. Every time someone like R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Diddy, people like that, when they fall from the chain, he goes up. Okay. So Jay-Z at this point is at the table. Okay. when they said the higher ups, everybody has a boss, everybody has a boss. He's reached a table to where it's a table of bosses. There is no boss, above him. There is no boss. Jay-Z is headed to 60 years old, right? Jay-Z will, if and when anything about Jay-Z is to come out, will be after he passes away. There's been no one more loyal than Jay-Z. So if Jay-Z was going to get popped, they would have got him first. He would have been first on the list. He has more influence than all of the people that they've taken down. He has more influence than Cosby. He has more influence than R. Kelly. He has more influence than Diddy. He has more influence than all those people. Mm-hmm. Name one of those men that made it into the billionaire club. Out of all those people I just named, which one is the billionaire? Yeah. Because it's a club. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So, yeah. Diddy almost made it to being a billionaire. Almost. He almost did. He almost did. No one is bigger in the elite than Kanye West. Okay, Kanye West is signed. He is bound for life, meaning he could never even retire. Kanye has to make music until the day he passes away. Mm-hmm. No one is more. I'll be like so heavy after Jay-Z. Kanye, have you seen what's in his mouth? No one is more of a puppet than Kanye. Are you kidding me? Yeah. They have so many handlers around Kanye. Kanye is continuously pushing that imagery. Absolutely. He's walking around right now with his a new pet wife. Like, what his wife doing that Kim didn't do? She wore outlandish, crazy thing. Because Kanye told her to. He got with her, changed her whole work, throw all her clothes out. But same thing, her. Same thing. She just came out of nowhere. Oh, y'all. Y'all think she ain't no plant? Y'all out y'all mind. Nobody heard of that woman ever. Then people start making reasons for her to be known. It's like, no, she's a stranger. She's a Borg. I'm like, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. The only way for Jay-Z to be outed or anything like that is for him to basically like do it himself. Other than that, we still don't know what happened in that elevator. But y'all think that. But let them not be dealing with Jay-Z anymore. Then all of a sudden, we're going to have the audio from the elevator. Just release the elevator audio between Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Solange. He's protected. They're so protected that that there's men and women that go around all day long looking for unflattering pictures of Beyonce and Jay-Z and having them removed. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So if you type in Beyonce's name, you're only going to see beauty. That's it. But if you typed in Beyonce makes angry face, or something like that, then you'll see images, on what for real. But if you type in other people, all of those images will pop up, So they're very protective. All right. Mm-hmm. So a lot of channels just kind of just like disappear, and whatnot when they say certain things. Because sometimes they be saying and they have the tea, the receipts to back what they're saying. So it's not like a rumor. It's like, no, look, judge it for yourself. So yeah, Jay-Z is extremely protected. Good luck for anybody that plans on taking him down, because you're going to need an army. You're going to need an army, girl. You're going to need an army, girl. You're gonna need an army, girl. Jay-Z has no plan on not being, loyal. He has no intention of. y'all not gonna ruin anything for him. He's not gonna allow you to. Y'all wonder why they really don't interview, why Jay-Z and Beyonce really don't talk, anything like that. They just kind of stick to themselves. Is what they do. They don't interview unless it's like absolutely necessary. Other than that, the most the interview you gonna get of Beyonce is on paper, so like Vogue, or something like that. Essence, it's gonna be written down, girl. You're not getting her to show up and sit down, and whatnot. The last person she did that for was Disney, and they paid her a lot of money to do so. When she promoted Black is King and all of that, oh yeah, Beyonce and Jay-Z were paid handsomely to do Black is King and the Lion King film. So you best believe they pay her really good money. And the interview was like maybe 6 minutes long. And it was strictly about the film, and that was it. That was it. We didn't hear nothing else. We didn't hear anything else after that. So yeah, they are very protective over their images, and they're not gonna let absolutely not. Absolutely not. So I'm here flip. But yeah, good luck. That's all I'm saying. It's not if you're gonna get them, if y'all think Jay-Z's next, I'm not knocking you. But I'm just saying it's a very slim chance of that happening, because Jay-Z is a very loyal person. Okay. I feel like there's nothing that Jay-Z he didn't have a no. In my honest opinion, I don't believe Jay-Z had any no's. When the elite came to him, whatever they requested, he would do 100%. So in their eyes, Jay-Z is like property, like you belong to us. And he doesn't mind belonging to them as long as he gets to do what he's doing. So, yeah. And I think a lot of stuff that did happen with Jay-Z, I think it was when he was a lot younger. I think as Jay-Z got older, like when he got closer to like 40 and whatnot, I think he stopped doing like everything. Whatever, is listed that he did, I think he just kind of stopped. So I think a lot of stuff will be older stuff, but like, a crime is a crime. So, but good luck. Because yeah, I don't see them coming for him. He is the most loyal. And again, every time somebody falls, Jay-Z rises. So in that chain, I feel like Bill Cosby and people like that, they were ahead of Jay-Z. And then as they fell, he rose. So now he literally runs everything with a halftime show musically and all of that, and been doing it for quite some time. All his business investments and endeavors have been extremely successful. His even management company, Rock Nation, everything Jay-Z touch basically turns into platinum. And it's the same thing with Beyonce. Everything Beyonce touches, okay, turns platinum. But here's the thing. One day, the elite will fall. The whole system will fall. It absolutely will. It'll fall. It will. And we'll know everything. We'll know everything. Because here's the really funny thing about Hollywood. We give the elite way too much power, because the elite has none, if you think about it. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Rihanna, just all of these extremely famous people, the Mariah Careys, the Celine Dion's, and all of that, they have no power. We are the power. We give them the power to make them feel. When you got people fainting because they're seeing you, that's no different than like worship, right? It's like the same thing. You saw God, you probably fall at his feet, right? So, Beyonce is not God. Michael Jackson wasn't God, but that Elvis wasn't God. But that's how people would act when they saw him. It's like they saw Jesus. It's like they saw, it's God. It's like, no, it's not. It's not. That's why I find it weird when people call Beyonce mother. It's kind of like calling her God. She's not. She's not God. She's Beyonce, and I love her to pieces. But she's not like a god, or anything like that. She's a woman. Like she's a human, okay, human being, just like you and I. So, yeah, but they have no power. We are their power. The elite, they would have no power if we didn't support. So the things that they put in front of us, the things that they allow us to see and allow us to have, are the things that control us. Like designer brands and so many other things. Whatever, music. It's the things that they show us. So if we don't support it, they would have no power. We could literally make the music industry collapse, just like we made the housing collapse, and we could do the same thing with them. They have no power. That's why they use people like Beyonce, Jay-Z, Rihanna, Ushers, Taylor Swifts, the people like the Nicki Minaj's, the Cardi B's. They use these people and put up subliminal signs and stuff. And a lot of times the artists aren't even paying attention to this stuff. The wardrobe they making them put on, that this says 666, and they have no idea. They thinking it's a 3 earring thing. They put it on, not thinking, nothing of it, and so they're pushing a lot of their agenda, through these people, because they have power over the mass. Okay. So you best believe, if you pay attention, look Beyonce down, but the Renaissance show, her imagery that she had on, ridiculous. I'm like, literally like programming me as I'm sitting here, type of, I'm like, as I live and breathe. I'm like, look, I'm like, dude. But people were sitting there like, in the days, just staring, watching the whole thing. And I'm looking at what I'm like, well, obviously they don't. So I'm not even gonna stunt. I just sat there and scrolled on my phone. I didn't even watch it. So I can't even tell you, but after I've seen some of the imagery, I'm just like, wow. Now Beyonce could have absolutely had everything to do with it, or it could have been the people in the background using her to project to the masses. It's the same show everywhere you go. Beyonce even programmed in your mind to mute. The first show, when Beyonce said, look around, everybody on mute, the audience didn't realize, but this is the first show. And all of y'all was quiet when she said, look around, everybody on mute. Now, I understand everybody else doing it after that, because they got that you're supposed to be quiet when Beyonce says mute. But they didn't know that. So how did you know? Didn't nobody come out and say, hey, when Beyonce performed Energy, shut the fuck up when she say, look around, everybody on mute. And that's on period. Announcement over. Like, did nobody come out and say that? No one. So Beyonce programmed in our mind that when we come, we're supposed to be on mute when she says that. Beyonce says, I want all of you in silver when you come. Everybody's coming in silver. So again, she has the power to control the masses. No different with Taylor Swift. Same thing. Her imagery during her show was ridiculous. Like, I was like, whoa, what in the Illuminati is going on here, girl? Okay, but it's so, I just say, just be vigilant. Like when you're out, at these shows and stuff, stay prayed up. Pray before you go to the show, pray during the show, pray after the show. Do all of that. Okay, that's it. That's it. And I'm my girl. So they're already getting ready for depopulations and stuff by having AI, and whatnot, become actors now, like robotic actors, robotic voices, instead of them hiring people to do voiceovers, like famous stars to do like, cartoon or like Pixar movies and whatnot. Now they're having AI do it. And they're also hiring AI, well, having AI actors, because you can't hire a robot. They work for free. Like, how do you hire a robot? Like, I mean, you can hire the owner, I guess, pay the owner of it, I guess. But Elon Musk was just testing some of the robots that he had, and I believe some of them exploded, just like some of his cars. So I think about Tesla this, Tesla that. I'm gonna wait till they stop blowing up. And then because the trucks, like two of them just blew up. So I'm like, yeah. It's like, oh my God, is Diddy underneath all these people's cars? Or what's going on? And I'm like, girl, please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. So they're already hiring, making things and stuff like that. So, just be vigilant. Okay. That's all I'm saying. And I'm a girl. But let's keep going with this. So I feel like Kimora is trying to tell us something. Now let's get into this article and I'm a girl before I get on about it here, y'all. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Right here. Let's get into this. Kimora Simmons appears to throw shade at Usher and Russell Simmons' Bali link up, not by my bed. The ex-wife of the disgraced music executive implied she thought the meetup with Usher was a bit strange, especially with its timing. Okay, now again, we said from jump, if you heard our original show, when we talked about this, we said from jump that Usher had to want to go see Russell for like some type of exit strategy because, there's lawsuit and stuff coming up with Diddy, and there's other things that are brewing, and Usher knows that Diddy is going down, okay? Usher would normally go to Diddy when he had problems. A lot of artists did. Again, when Chris Brown and Rihanna had their incident, the day after, Chris Brown and Rihanna were both at Diddy's mansion, both of them together. Okay, so Diddy would do a lot of damage control, back in the day for certain people. Usher was one of those people as well. When Usher's allegations came out, when women came forward and they were suing him, and men suing Usher for allegedly the earnings, and stuff like that. And I'm a girl. Diddy would do damage control. He absolutely would, and help set artists out of problems. Like he would. He was kind of like the Olivia Pope to hip hop and R&B, if you will. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. So I believe that Usher went over there to talk to Russell because he may need an escape plan. Like he may need to try to get out of what's going on. And Russell kind of did it successfully because he's been gone for years. And so, he creeps into the United States here and there. But other than that, I think that that's why he went to go talk to him, because Russell Simmons is not allowed in Hollywood. Okay. He is canceled. He is 86th. Okay. 86th. And you would think like, okay, well, why is Russell 86th if these allegations that came out about him, he never got like charged with, or anything like that? That's the whole point. Russell left so that he wouldn't be charged with any of these things, so he wouldn't have to go to jail, none of that stuff. His name be tainted. He literally ran. That's why he's in Bali. Now, he has not been formally charged with these things yet because he's on the run. So that's why he got 86, because that's admitting more guilt than anything. Because why are you running? What are you running from? If you didn't do anything, why are you running? Now, he knows that him messing up with those banks, Chase more, is it JP? Yeah, JP Morgan, and all of that, messing up the rush card thing and the loans and what, like Russell did bad. Okay. He did something that they couldn't get him out of. Okay. It was like, look at here, it's a wrap for you. Like, you're 86th. So he had to get out of Dodge. And that's what he did. All of the allegations and whatnot, the things that normally they would have courthouses and lawyers and stuff bury, and get things redacted, and all of that. So when it came public, it was like, you hear this lawsuit about this famous person that allegedly did something to, this person, but their name's redacted, their name's gone. See, the problem with Usher, why Usher is really on the run, because Usher has been in multiple lawsuits, including Diddy, right? But both of their names would be redacted from it. That's why I said the elite is done with Diddy, because they're not letting nothing be redacted. Everything is to the public. They're letting everything be released. They're not doing nothing. They letting it just pile on, pile on, and pile on, and pile on. They're allowing it because normally they would protect him. He has no protection. And Usher, I think, is afraid because he realizes that Diddy don't have no power. So I look, what do I do? So he goes to someone, Russell, who one is going through what he's going through. What, you know, same thing, Diddy, the allegations and so he's going to him to talk to him about that because the person that would normally protect them can't. Usher's hands are dirty, very dirty, and he knows that his hands are dirty because it just so happened because you already went on a vacation or a honeymoon with your wife. Now all of a sudden you're traveling the world. Even Kimora herself said it's strange them linking up because Russell is 86th with the elite. Usher isn't. Not at this moment. He's not popped because his name was still redacted from the lawsuit. So that means that Usher does still have some protection. Okay. And to a certain degree, Meek Mill too. They have protection. And the small protection, because Diddy's lawyers, his new lawyers, because Diddy fired his old team. Oh, yeah. The one that fought the Cassie case with him. Somebody getting fired. Oh, yeah, he fired them. Absolutely. He fired them. He did. So this new team of lawyers that he's working with got Usher and Meek Mill's name redacted. So the protection thus far is coming from Diddy. Diddy's trying to protect Meek Mill, and he's trying to protect Usher by having their names redacted from the lawsuit, because that's who did it. Diddy's lawyer had that done. That because at first it said Usher and it said Meek Mill, and then they got their names. Diddy's new attorneys got both artists' names redacted. Absolutely. But you can see that there's no protection for Young Miami because why wasn't her name redacted? Diddy, why are you gonna redact your girl? Because he could have had her name redacted. He didn't. Young Miami's name is still in the lawsuit. He didn't redact it. So he's not protecting her. So they ain't around. And y'all wonder why she posting stuff. These little subliminals. When life ends women's make lemonade. So yeah, he threw her to the wolves. Because he didn't have her name redacted. He could have. Because from what is gathering, Miami hasn't necessarily done anything. That's why I'm going to keep reading the lawsuit, you guys. Because besides her cousin, she's being more so listed because the cousin of her, that ain't her fault. If this happened, it's not Miami's fault. It's not. So yeah. So that's even more reason to have her name redacted. Like cousin of rapper, it should have said, not Young Miami. So, but it said Young Miami in the lawsuit, like it say her name, like, and I'm our girl. So, aka Carisha. It says Miami, Young Miami from the City Girls, and it says Carisha from what I saw. So it's like, and I'm a girl. So Carisha all up in the lawsuit, but he made sure that Meek Mill and Usher's names were redacted. He made sure. He's still trying to protect them. So that's why I believe Usher went to talk to Russell. I was like, look at here. You used to have power over everything. Like you used to run this. So what's going to happen now? That Diddy losing his power, that they about to, lock him up and throw away the key. Because because I do believe that's one of the next lives we're going to do. I do believe that they are trying to bring charges up on Diddy. They are trying to bring RICO charges on Diddy. I believe with this Keefe D trial, they're going to try to use that. And, everything like Tupac and him having any involvement at all, basically, even as being an accomplice, if they can't fully get, the murder charge on him, I count 1 or 2, a 3 or 4. Diddy is about to be super duper incriminated, and then I believe that that's why allegedly Keefe D has been approached multiple times in prison physically, out of fear. Is scaring him, and he is not safe. I think that's why they want him. Why they don't mind him getting bailed out. I think that's why the courts don't mind it, because this is like, well, he would be safer at home, because they do need his testimony. They need it. They do. So if they're going to bring Diddy down and other people, because I don't believe it's just going to be Diddy. I think Suge Knight and a few other people are going to be brought up on charges as well before this trial is said and done. There's going to be a lot of people mentioned that weren't necessarily mentioned before, and people being charged with things that weren't before. Biggie and Tupac's passings were ongoing investigations for years. So to be able to solve this case, they're bringing up charges on people. They are. They absolutely are, because they know that the public wants justice. So, yeah, Diddy is definitely one of those people. And I believe Suge Knight is too. I think that they're going to put RICO charges on the both of them. I absolutely do. So in a series of posts shared on Instagram stories, Russell Simmons' ex-wife, Kimora Lee Simmons, appeared to make fun of the disgraced music executive's recent meetup with Usher and Bali. Russell Simmons, who was hit with another grape accusation in a lawsuit filed by a former Def Jam employee last month, recently shared a photo of a meetup with Usher and his new wife, Jennifer, girl, go with you, girl. After catching wind of her ex-husband's post detailing his meetup with Usher, Kimora Lee Simmons seemingly responded. Now look at here. Russell Simmons, who was hit with another grape accusation in a lawsuit filed by a former Def Jam employee last month. So there are still lawsuits being brought up now. What is it called? Oh, the Adult Act. So y'all remember the Adult Act that just passed, to where a person that went through anything, essay wise, could sue the person that did it to him. Russell, his stomping grounds was New York. So there were multiple lawsuits, like Cassie filed on Diddy, filed on Russell. Okay, there were so many different famous people that a bunch, even Donald Trump, I believe, was on the list of people that were being sued because of the New York Act and the California Act. He got lawsuits in both. Russell Simmons. So the California Act, there are victims that sued him, and with the New York Act, there are people that sued him for a crime. Grape is a crime. Okay. RICO charges. This is why he don't want to be here to face the lawsuits, because they're going to turn into criminal charges. He knows he's going to go to jail. He knows. He knows. He knows he's going to go to jail. So that's why he's running. This is the same thing happening to Diddy right now. Same thing. Same thing. So if these lawsuits go further, and not to mention the female that didn't want to be identified, that said that she was gang raped by Diddy and Harvey Pierre and another assailant, now she has to say her identity. She has to publicly announce her identity, because Diddy's lawyers forced her to do so, because Diddy wants her to get like publicly ridiculed, I guess. So now she has to show face. So now with her having to show face, what she's suing Diddy for is a crime. There's also, because again, she was gang raped. Then there's also the woman that is suing Diddy and Aaron Hall for taking turns graping her and her friend. And not only that, Diddy came over to her house the next day and told her not to say anything and also assaulted her in the process. So there's all type of charges that can rise from these lawsuits. Proof is one of the main things that these people need, because if you can prove that this person did this to you and that you did certain things, measurements, called police, blah, 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 you did what you needed to do, then it's criminal. So if you're proving basically that this person did this to you in court, that's a crime. So now it turns criminal. So you could be brought up on charges right there. They'd be like, look, you got court tomorrow over here, you know, because we don't do criminal. You're a criminal now. You got criminal court now over here. You're being brought up on charge. Your arraignment, you know, and I'm a girl. So it can definitely turn into that. And that is Russell Simmons' worst fear, is actually having to face the things that he did. So he runs. This is why he's 86th, because there has to be truth. He wants to make it look like he's going to be railroaded. No, you're not going to be railroaded. You know what you did. You know what you did. Mm-hmm. And if you wouldn't have messed things up with that bank, you would have never had to pay for it. But, you know, since you mess with the Illuminati's money, that's a problem. So, yeah, so he left because he is a perv. He is a perv. So yeah, what is this I'm seeing in the news today? LOL, y'all some wild boys. She wrote on Instagram, not by my bed, LOL. So we read that already. With Kimora and I'm a girl. So I don't want to read none of that. I want to read this. So Simmons, who has denied all the allegations against him, has publicly accused of harassment and SA and rape by at least 14 women. So he has 14 accusers. But they're all lying. They're all lying. He is running from 14 different women that have came forward and said, all different women. Some of them are complete, the majority of them are complete strangers to each other. These women are not lying. Y'all look at yourselves as gods. Y'all think y'all can do anything. Y'all can have anything. Y'all people who walk around all day making it seem like people just trying to take from y'all. When that's what all y'all running around taking from people. But the things that y'all taking, you can't buy. Like peace. Free from depression. Like you can't buy that stuff because that's what y'all giving people. Like, that's crazy. Y'all start here and violate all of these people, and I don't have to pay for it because they let me get away with it. They should have did this a long time ago. They're doing this because my business failed and, you know, I messed up the money. It probably is, but oh well, it don't make the things that you were doing okay. Don't make it okay. You're not excused. None of those things. You need to pay. Like you do. Y'all think y'all God above the law, above people having human rights. The people have the right to say no. Like, all because y'all ugly. Like, that be the thing. Nobody want to sleep with no turtle. Russell. Nobody want to sleep with no turtle about Kimora. All because y'all ugly. Like, girl. They used to walk around with that Fat Farm hat on the side. I'm like, you still ugly. That's why you got to take it from people. You want your money to make you attractive so bad. It don't. A lot of y'all be hella rich, ugly. Like balling out of control, but unattractive as not every woman under you was in a bind, Nate. If the woman is crying, get off of her. What you still on top of her for? Oh my goodness. Ooh. Because it's annoying. It's like you're ugly. Like that's why y'all have to do this. Because your money's not enough, but I want you. Well, you think you're wine and I'm not. Oh, I'm definitely about to hit this. And the girl be thinking the whole time, no, you're not. Like you're ugly. Like I ain't anybody trying to do all that. No, you was not about to be sweating on top of me. No. Oh no. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. Not even in the dark. No. Not even in the dark. Y'all think it's cool because y'all be spiking stuff, putting stuff inside of it. The women wake up with just a shirt on, no bottoms, no shirt, and in a bed that they ain't never even seen before. People know their body. So they know when they've been violated. Like they know. And then y'all just pointing them towards the door. Having security get them out. Like, are you serious? But you're not supposed to pay for none of that. Because, oh, well. Okay. Crazy. I'm like, that is insane. Y'all was literally sitting there just having y'all way with these people, these women. A lot of them are even of age. And y'all just done had y'all way with them. Girl. Moving right along. Let's get into this before we get on up out of here. That makes me angry. I'm trying to calm myself down. So internet theater Thrice Meek Mill and Usher are the mystery people redacted in new Diddy lawsuit. Now, obviously, we know that they the people redacted. I mean, but I do want to say, let's get into this part. Hold on. There was a part I wanted to get right here. So it's because we know all of this stuff. We already read all this. I'm not reading all that again. Despite all the claims made by Lil Rod, folks on social media speculate about people not named in the lawsuit, specifically Meek Mill and Usher. In the document, neither artist is named or accused of any crime. However, since some redactions seem to reference two people fitting Usher and Meek Mill's descriptions, sleuths on social media have run with it. For example, the lawsuit reads, rapper redacted on Mr. Combs' yacht consorting with girls and ex-workers. Later in the complaint, the redacted name is described as a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. This is where people are claiming, where people are claiming that Meek Mill is involved since he doesn't hide that he's Philadelphia and that he's from Philadelphia and he did date Nicki Minaj back in 2015. But the claims involving a rapper redacted only get more damning when the suit refers to the relationship between Diddy and Stevie J. We must add that both Diddy and Stevie J vehemently deny that anything Jones is saying is true. Jones alleges in the lawsuit that Diddy groomed the former Bad Boy Records producer for X and even includes a photo that allegedly shows Stevie J having intercourse with another man. Now look at here. Stevie J. Stevie J, I will pop you. I will pop you. You have been an FO of Diddy's since the 90s. Stop it. Now, we're not going to make it seem like you're not a FO. You are. Okay? And how I know you're an FO, because remember Stevie J back in the day when you dated Eve? Yeah. Remember y'all X tape? Mm-hmm. Eve had the short blonde hair. She used a toy. And then you guys, Eve the rapper. You're at Diddy's house. Mm-hmm. You were at Diddy's. That was Diddy's house. Mm-hmm. And you're mad. You're upset. That was at Diddy's. So I'm like, yeah, you are an FO. You did used to sleep with Eve in front of Diddy. Just like Meek Mill used to sleep with Cassie in front of Diddy and all. I mean, Diddy like BBC. Big, black. You have one of those. Jocelyn Hernandez can stop talking about your beefcake, Stevie. So, and I'm a girl. So you fit the criteria. Fit with a BBC. You worked for him. Just like Lil Rod. If you're making Lil Rod do these things, why wouldn't you have? You're even more desperate than he is. You don't want 7-11 churn. Child support up the yin yang. Not him. Mm-hmm. What? You are an FO. You and Eve's corn that y'all did back in the day when Eve had the short brown or blonde hair, girl, and she uses a toy. In the tape, I've seen it. I'm like, I've seen it. And that's you, Stevie. Y'all were dating at the time. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It was Eve in the video, clear as day. But y'all at Diddy house. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Just like when Chris Brown, when your D-pics first hit the internet, you were at Diddy's house. Like, you were over there. Were you in the bathroom and the tan background and whatnot? That's Diddy's bathroom. He's been in that same bathroom. I'm like, that's not a coincidence. I'm like, that is so weird. So weird. So, Stevie, don't get popped. Because it's nothing to pop you. You're the original FO, like one of the originals. Like, you've been doing it. You even slept, rumored that you even FO with Kim Porter. I don't know about Cassie. But Kim Porter, like, yeah. Absolutely. So, yeah. Allegedly. So yeah. Right. And it'll take over your mind. You think it's love. I don't even know you when I hate you. So, and I'm a girl. So that is what it is. So Stevie, stop playing with us. So what does this have to do with Meek Mill and Usher? In the lawsuit says Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in intercourse with rapper Redacted and R&B singer Redacted and Stevie J. I believe all of that is true. The mystery R&B singer is described as someone who performed at the Super Bowl and has had a successful Las Vegas residency. And I'm a girl. We've reached out to the Universal Music Group and Diddy's lawyers for comment and have received no response. Duh. While Usher has not addressed the speculation at all and won't. So do not, don't even expect to hear anything from Usher. Okay, please hit the like. With 1,200 people in the building, please hit the like. Where we at? Meek Mill went on social media rant on Wednesday attacking anyone who questions his sexuality and claiming that he has not been involved in any illegal activity with Diddy. He specifically aimed his frustration towards DJ Fatademics, who was seen reading the 73-page lawsuit in a clip circulating on social media. This one clip set Meek Mill off, leading him to post a post on X at the controversial blogger. We're not reading none of those because we don't care. None of them. Yeah. He later addresses and denies speculation that he's had sex with men, writing, "I'm from Philly. I don't do schnoke or freaky arse Molly." What? 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 You was snorting rightness. How about that? How about that? How about that? And I'm a girl, because what? We know what you do. He says nobody won't even offer me schnoke because I'm that heavy. Okay. No man or what would ever approach me about gay activity, and the whole place don't get flipped. Woke up seeing this on every blog like they know I'm coming. LOL. Meek, you do not matter. You do not matter. You was like just like a thought at this point. Like that's it. That hole over there. That's it. That's all. You're so desperate that you can't convince us of the other. You can't convince us. Like it's a wrap for you. Yeah. You were dating Diddy. Now, before, with the couple pics that y'all were taking when y'all had on the same outfits, and all of y'all all hugged up, double caked up, hugged up, all of that. And I'm a girl. People could just speculate. That could have just been a coincidence or whatever. Right. But then linking that with this lawsuit, your opponent. So it's a wrap. The whole hetero thing, just to let it go. Link up with Lil Nas X and y'all just make a joint album. Absolutely. Called Broke Back Philly. The first single should be I Wish I Knew How to Quit You. I sure wish I know how to quit you. I'm nothing. I'm nowhere. How dare you yell at me, Ennis, for getting something I hardly ever get. All we got is broke back nothing. Okay. Just go ahead and just do Brokeback Philly. The first single could be, I sure wish I knew how I'd quit you. I'm a pony, wish that I could quit you. Like, and I'm a girl. So, yeah, it's just do something useful, queer. Remix the YMCA. Young man. Boom, 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 boom. Young man. Just do something useful, girl. You're gay. Welcome. The Pink Friday. So, yays. Like, look at here. Okay? You're a big old queer. You absolutely are. You are. You are a verse top. Yes. Let it go. Let it go. You suck. It's too late. You're like gay as okay? You are fucking hot. If you think that we think you're straight, it's over for you, girl. Okay? Whatever. Okay? You're a pony. Get over it. I mean, we have. So it's just like, get over it. Like, you're big gay. Like, you Philly gay. What about it? You ain't the only one. In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground. That's where I spend most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing. I'm cool gays. I gave head one good time. My mama got scared and said, you moving with your auntie, uncle, and Bel Air. Oh my goodness. I'm not raising no queer. No, you want a Bel Air. And I'm a good. So you weren't the only one. Yes. Actually, if you can remake Getting Jiggy with it. Mm-hmm. Yes. Had Diddy on the hook. Take that. Take that. So, and I'm a girl. You're gay. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. That's why you ate those Philly cheesesteaks like that. You'll be like, that's why you eat them like that, real gay. And you too like this. Gay. What about it? You think because you're a rap, you're not gay? Have you not met Lil Nas or what? Oh, you're upset. Mm-hmm. They say them gay rappers be spitting, and Meek, you could spit. Bars. We just don't know you were fucking on them. You're queer. You're gay. You wanted to be Nicki. Absolutely. Fighting and bopping. Meek is gay as hell. He can't convince me of nothing else. I expect to see you at the next LGBTQ barbecue early. Yes. He better not miss Philadelphia Pride. He need to perform. Headline. He tried it. Headline, whatever song he sing. What's the song? What song he sing? I only heard him on Nicki record trying to rap like Biggie. He was like, what's your name? My name Meek. New York in this beach. So I'm just what he saying? What he rap? What he do? Girl. The only song I know he sing is Young Man. That's the song he need to be singing. He a whole pony, as far as I'm concerned. Who clout chases off a lawsuit that said that she was with underage people? So you'll acknowledge the gay thing. And so that means that you do the whole underage thing? Because that's the only thing I would have spoke on if I was going to speak on anything. You know, it says you're underage people, right? They tell you that. But you go live on phone I ain't gay. So it's like, hey, throw me an underager before you throw me a dude. Weird. 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 Meek, have you ever swallowed? Meek. Have you ever swallowed, girl? Did he teach you how to bottom?
Would have been swallowed up? Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you
Show your lunch is right. Yeah. Diddy, your lunch is right. They hating on you. I said, Nettie, only cute people get the jabber. Now look at here, we're gonna let you have this song, girl. But the jabber, that's for cute people. Don't do that no more. Don't do that no more. So and I'm my girl. Yes, show your lunch is right. Yes. So y'all, I have to get out of here. I absolutely love you guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please hit the like. Shout out to King Gemini. Member. Shout out to you so much. Shout out to Princess Maya, gone girl. And shout out to Christopher the Superstar. She said, why Jason Lee able to almost blackmail Beyonce? That never happened. I mean, I saw people talking about it for clicks and views, but how was she blackmailed? Jason better go sit his ass down somewhere. Now, if he don't win this council thing or whatever he wanted. He supposed to be running for mayor, something like that. Look at here. Something we're going to buy the car. Here, flip. So, my girl. So, yes, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. We will be back. I might come back tonight. You never know. I might come back tonight. I'm popping in on y'all. We have videos that are dropping on coffee right now. I'm going to go drop some right now, like 2 on coffee right now. I love you guys. Until the next show. Bye.